Here is the install for my Kalyway 10.5.2 Hackintosh OS 86. As you can see, install succeeded. It's going to do a reboot now. Took about 45 to 50 minutes for it to complete. Every once in a while I would get a installation failed. Pretty much just settings in the BIOS, maybe a dirty DVD disc, something like that. So installs fine every once in a while, other times it'll fail. I'm just waiting for it to start back up again. See the cursor there in the corner. Now after the install I usually keep the disc in. That's when you get the Apple video playing. Other than that, I don't think you get it if you take the DVD out. So you'll get the scrolling text here again. Now I have a Asus M2A VM motherboard with an Athlon 4600 plus processor, AMD. I don't believe I chose any video drivers. Usually it'll start up in 1024 by 768, and then you can do the NV inject. After that, I'm running a GeForce 7600 GS 256 megabyte card, which works perfectly as long as you install the correct NV inject, which I believe mine. To get it to work, I had to install the NV inject Go 020512 megabyte, even though I'm running 256. So you'll see the Apple video start up here. Now, even though I installed the correct sound driver or the sound text, it usually doesn't start up the sound for me until I go in and delete Apple HDA, and I believe there's another Apple text you need to delete, and just keep the Apple Azalea text. Then that'll usually give you sound. Now, I've never had sound really work directly out of the box before. So it's recognizing my keyboard here, telling me to hit these keys. I'm working with the Logitech wireless USB keyboard here. So each time after the install, that's usually what happens for me. So you just go through the thing here, do not transfer. And of course the Apple ID. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, and after it's done, I'll restart it again here, so I could type this in. Okay, so I'm back here now at the Try Mobile Me Free. Asks you to sign up. Usually this only happens when you have an active Ethernet connection up. If you don't, from the beginning it doesn't recognize your internet connection. It won't even give you this. It'll just ask you to set up your internet connection, what type you have, cable modem. Usually you just choose do not connect to the internet from this computer, and that way you can skip all this if you don't want to go through with it. So it says I'm done here. So it's going to start me back up. You see the blue screen and the mouse, and then there's the default wallpaper. As you can see, everything comes up. And again, since I didn't install the video driver, here's what we'll get for the display. Just 1024 by 768. Now again, like I said, this is a Kalyway 10.5.2, so this is a pretty old update. So, as you can see there, 1052. It's recognizing my processor, dual core, 2.4 gigahertz. And there's the 2 gigabytes of 667 megahertz DDR2 RAM. And that's pretty much it. Of course, I didn't take you through the painstaking process of actually installing, especially when there's a failed install. As you can see, there's the Kalyway 10.5.2 Intel AMD. I've got my serial ATA here for the root installation, and here's my Windows XP dual boot, which I can see there as well. I do actually have a wireless card installed in here, which actually usually works. As you can see, the Wi-Fi here, it doesn't work like it should. As you can see, it's not even picking up my network. Funny thing is, that thing works right out of the box, but every once in a while it just will not pick up any networks, especially mine, which obviously there's no use in that. So as you can see, the only thing that I chose to install was just the default stuff. There's nothing here, no iPhoto, no third-party apps that usually aren't installed, so that's pretty much what we have going on here for the default install. Now, I tried other discs as well, Leo for all, pretty much every version. I've also tried recently the XXX x86 1056, which wouldn't show any of my drives, so I couldn't install that on here. Now, you can always do the combo updates on here that you could find on your normal torrent sites or whatnot. It's kind of difficult to find them for AMD though, but so that's pretty much my install here that I have going. And BIOS settings I'll be showing on another video as well, at least what I have and what worked for me for my Asus M2A VM. I'm not using the onboard, I'm using the regular VGA on my GeForce 7600 GS. If I use DVI, the DVI connection that comes with it, it'll actually flicker, my screen will flicker and go to the blue screen, and I have to restart. I can unplug it, plug it back in, the DVI cable, and it shows very choppy video at that point. So it's easier just to restart. Actually, for me, it's easier just to use the VGA on that 7600 as well. So again, look for more videos. I'm going to try to do a few more things, and I'll show you guys that. So thanks for watching.